Hey guys, Mr. Minnick here. What I am going to give to you guys here in this playlist that I'm going to be making is I'm going to review for you guys. I've gone over packets 1 and 2 and the resources and things, but I'm going to go over packet 3, which was from the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to make another playlist for packet 4, which just dropped today, actually. So some of you guys might have gotten it, some of you might be getting it now or getting online to Canvas or whatever. But I'm going to start off on packet 3 just so you guys can kind of review what you just did. Um, and I know there's a few students who are maybe a packet behind or so, so this might help you if you're getting rolling on that. So again, this will also help me show you how I've done things on Canvas in case maybe it was kind of confusing to you. So if you go to modules, I'm using 7th grade as my example this time. If you head to modules, that's where you can see that everything is listed out. And obviously, if you want to show a module, or collapse it, you can use that little arrow right there. So we're on packet 3, which is the one that I just expanded. And it's telling you that was for weeks 3 and 4 of remote learning. Packet 4 will be 5 and 6, and then we'll have one more week left over, still deciding what we can do during that week. So if you click on the instructions, what it does is it opens a page. Looks like I have to let my dog in here because he's scratching or knocking at my door. Come on in, Link. Come on. All right. So on this page, we have our instructions. So I said, hey, everybody, and then I listed all the things that'll be available in this packet and basically how to do them and how to submit them. So anyway, it tells you that you have this do now and the questions to answer for it. An ancient craft is the title of the essay there. And then after that, you have your prompt, another do now, some questions, and then your current events assignment. And then obviously the things that I have listed down here would be some resources that would help you and a checklist that will help you called Am I Done? So obviously don't forget, to do these things and check out my YouTube channel. And then these are ways to get a hold of me. So that's the first part of that module there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to click the next button so that everything in the modules will pop up like it should. So the next one is called Start Here, and when you click it, it opens this up in a new window, and basically that just shows you on my Google Drive, I linked all of the documents that you would need on there, and you can see that it's listed as packet number 3 old, because the newest packet is packet number 4. So again, all the resources that you could need, those will be listed in there on packet 3 on my Google Drive, but we're going to kind of skip over that for now. So going into the next one, da, 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 da. So the first one was the do now about banned bags. So again, the first thing that you would do is you would click that nice little hyperlink there, and it's going to open up your reading. Excuse me. It's going to open up your reading there in my Google Drive that I gave to you. So this was the nice little do now that you'd be reading through. It asks you some questions at the end to kind of think about. So that would be your reading. And then it's asking, why is New York banning bags? What kind of bags are being banned and what kinds are allowed? Why might news of a New York law interest others around the US? So again, if you're in 6th grade, questions will be a little bit different here. If you're in 8th grade, question will be a little bit different here, but they're all kind of similar. That's why I picked 7th grade. So I'm asking for you guys to give 3/4 of a page or more, actually. And you would see that if this were a normal grading period, you guys would get about 5 points for that, just like a normal do now. And the way that I made this available to submit would be that you could type it in a text box. You could do a media recording of it, so you could record yourself reading what you wrote, or you could do a video of yourself reading it, or you could upload a file. So this would be like if you did it on a Google Doc or a Word document, you could upload it that way. So there's a bunch of different ways to submit it. And later on, I might even show you guys what that looks like from your view if you're new to Canvas. So moving on to the next do now there, or moving on from that do now on to the next one. So this is a similar thing, right? You go ahead and you click on the reading, which is a nice little hyperlink in there. About 30 seconds left on my video number 1. But so you'd go through, and this one is that do now that looks at the economy as it's been affected by the coronavirus. So you go ahead and you read through that one, and then it's asking you some questions, which I'll get into the next video, about what is COVID-19 and how have the effects been. So in the next video, I'll dive into that as well as how to submit it. See you in the next one.